You're gonna love me.
All right, so in this situation, we're going to measure for shot. We don't know who's shot, and the bowls are flat, so we're happy. I'm gonna start from the blue one. Center the bowl, straight. Let go of the measure. Let's check that we are close. Okay. Can probably go a little closer. All right, here we go. Okay. Now we go to the other one. We don't cross the head. There we should have like a towel here. Okay. Shadow doesn't help, so we go for blue. Okay. So we can see that red blue is shot. So what we do is go back to the first one without changing the measure, and to confirm that red and blue is shot. And we signal to the players, shot. Okay, in this situation, we have to measure for shot. We have a bowl on its running surface, and we have a flat bowl. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wedge the bowl on its running surface with artificial wedges. So that it doesn't move. They're really artificial. And then I'm gonna start measuring from the flat bowl first. I'm gonna get something here so my knees are hurting. Because it's easier to measure this. And get very close. The first bowl. Once the tape is straight, can let go. Okay, now we go to the other one. We have to find the closest edge. Okay, let's see. So we have to go back to the first one. And blue is shot. Okay, in this case, we have two bowls on their running surface. So really, we need to pick the one we like the best. In terms of position, I would say, I'm gonna start from the dollar one. And I'm gonna go 1, 2, 1. Okay. So positions ourselves. And it's already wedged. We are assuming that this one is wedged because we don't have wedges for that one. So that was an important measuring procedure that we always have to have. And yes, if you're watching this, I already forgot that I had to wedge that one. Okay. interesting. This is one of those cases where the point, so I'll show you, see, to find the closest, and in this case is inside. I'm going to reset. Okay, see, this is inside the bowl. This happens with the deep grip mega grip for Henselite or Arrow. Okay, so I'm gonna release. We're gonna go this way. This case is a little better, and we're gonna wedge this bowl like this. The koala bear. Of course, as an ITO, you wouldn't have all these commentaries, and though I find it hard not to comment. Oh, definitely. Okay. Okay. So we go back to this one. Nothing changed. So this is shot. So now let's do a little something different so that I can show you where the measure would have been. So putting it closer, wedging it. So the measure hasn't changed from that angle to show you where, in this case, the pointer would go. Too much. Okay, that's a little better. See? So in theory, this is the closest. So of course, this would be shot. That's the difference between a flat bowl that has a surface that you point here, the nearest. When the bowl is tilted in different ways, you have to make sure that you look at the closest edge. Sometimes it's right here. In that particular case. Thank you. Okay, now we're gonna have a 3-bowl measure. There are 2 bowls from the same team and another bowl. Players have told us this is the measure for shot, so we're gonna measure the one odd bowl against the other ones. So, and we don't need to wedge. Measure the first ball, first odd ball. Now we're gonna pick this one just because it's closer. We're gonna have to decide what happens. Okay, so it's clear right now, we're not moving anything, that this bowl is closer than that. So this is one shot. So we measure, go back to just let the players know that the measure hasn't changed. So one bowl is shot. Now we have to measure the second one. Still have the same measure. Setting, sorry. For sake of simplicity, I haven't moved that one, but the players are here, the attendants. We also have attendants there from different continents. Okay. And as you can see, this ball looks closer, so we're going to confirm that it's 2 for the blue balls. Of course, I'm doing it slowly because I want to give you the commentary. During the game, I would not comment and I would go a little slower, a little faster. It would be a little more precise too. What the hell happened there? Okay, something happened to the... And here we are again for a 3-ball measure. Measure for shot. There's an odd ball and 2 balls from the same team, so we're gonna measure the odd ball to the other ones. Okay, release the measure, make sure that, okay. We have soundtrack. Now we go this one, closer. Okay, so it looks like this one could be shot, so we're going back to the first one. Without changing anything, without changing the setting. And we tell the team that there's 1 shot now. Now we have to go to the second ball and see if it's shot or not. So, same, we didn't change anything. We just confirm again that tape is still.
We'll give you guys first shot at this.
Okay, so we haven't changed. Now we go to this one. Okay, so we go back to the red one and just signal clearly. That this is shot. All right, now we have a 4-ball measure, and thanks to our director, we made sure that the balls were not clearly shot. Okay, so we have 3 balls on the running surface, and we have 2 chalks. So 2 balls of the same team, 2 balls of the same team. So what do? Well, I will go to the fat ball, the flat ball, and I'm gonna measure, gonna see which one is shot, which one is closer to the jack, and then I'll start with the opponent ball that is probably there, and we'll see. So, we don't have to chalk this one, but we have to chalk this one. So, chalk this one, this. I would like to have one over there too. You know what? I'm gonna put it here just in case anything happened. Okay. Now, this is a very tricky one. There's no space to sit. This is not a caliper measure. Either. Okay. Measure the first bowl. Okay. Now we go to the red and blue. In theory, I could sit down now. Okay, so we're gonna go with that against those. Let's make sure that the setting hasn't changed. It hasn't. You want to be behind the bulls, not in front. Okay, a little closer. Okay, let's measure this one, and thank you, Kevin. We're gonna chuck it. Okay. Okay. So right now, this is closer. Now we're gonna move to this one. I'm gonna chuck it again. Okay, so we know that this is one shot, so we can remove it, but we want to measure these two now. So we go back to the odd bowl, which is my bowl, of course. I'm the odd one. So I do this, because we didn't have this measure first. Okay, to find it. Oops. Okay, and now we measure two other ones. Okay, may look obvious. That is just one shot to the dolphins and the red and blue. Thank you. The dolphin bull is 4 inches behind the jack because it's not fully rotated straight. The red and blue bull is half of the bull is short of the jack.
I would say that the green bow is just behind the back of the jack.
Okay.
And the blue bow is half an inch in front of the middle of the jack.
Are you gonna take a picture?
Yes.
No, I'm taking a video of my two great students. So this is Kevin and this is Kelly Lacey from Laguna Woods. They're up and coming novice bowlers and they've been helping me doing all these videos. And today we're going to keep going and learn about string measuring, pedals, perhaps for a singles game, and calipers, yes. And filler gauges, did I mention that?
Filler gauges.
Yes. So thank you so much. They're gonna become great umpires. Say hi.